replay that one quickly, but I thought he had the angle. His first touch was terrific as that ball came to him to try to get a shot on target, but Portugal really converging on him quickly to not allow him the space as that one just snuck under the foot of Luis Diaz.
Collector's item there. Luis Diaz unable to control.
Relatively quiet in this game, though, in the first half. He's had at times 2 defenders on him. He's made some runs that have opened up a space for teammates, but we've yet to see the real Luis Diaz that we've seen throughout this tournament, and what a season he's coming in off with Bayern Munich as well. 26 goals and 23 assists across all competitions.
Cristiano Ronaldo dumped to the turf there. John Lukumi. Santiago Arias, he won the initial tackle, didn't win the ball cleanly. Robinson Sanchez had to clean it up. Is there a chance to go the other way? Cordoba, Luis Diaz, that's wonderful alert defending. João Cancelo see what was happening and come over and deal with it. Although now he's got problems of his own, and he's taken off the ball, and it's John Arias now for Colombia. And it's still John Arias. Being able to slow him up. Here's Luis Diaz, right? In fact, that was Puerta, the trailer. Right at Diego Costa, his second save.
That was Colombia's first shot since the hydration break. So this has been all Portugal out of the break. You saw a real shift in momentum between the two teams.
3 added minutes to the end of the first half. Good 1v1 defending there by Lukumi, and now it opens up and the crowd gets into it a bit. Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz pulls the shot wide. Some frustrated body language from him at the end of it.
Well, I think even for Colombia, what was their first real attacking move where I felt like they opened up Portugal a bit in a number of minutes was when they've gotten to those inside the box and they've got some transition. It's been decision making. Even that last one, Arias, he's not sure if he wants to play in Diaz. He's got James to his right. He hesitates. The ball gets stuck under his foot, and the chance was gone. That's kind of been the difference where you've had these wild swings back and forth. Portugal with an opportunity. The great save from Vargas on Bruno Fernandes. Such fine margins when you have 2 teams with this much quality.
Thomas Rodriguez for Luis Diaz. João Cancelo defending, gets some support as well. Luis Diaz, a couple different runners. That was knocked down dangerously. Vitinha was alert to clear it away. It was Machado who made the late run in. Can Portugal take advantage of the space the other way? João Felix on the run. Ronaldo wants it, split up the seam. Comes wide instead for Nuno Mendes. João Felix able to recover it.
This aren't magic. They're muscle memory. So believe your sweat. And Gatorade will fuel it with the #1 proven electrolyte blend. Because when it matters most, trust what's inside. Is it in you?
This is the one who can fix nearly anything and turns to Granger, who has almost everything. Few may see him, but he's the one that keeps it all on track. The industrial-grade products you need. Call, click, or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Did you know salsa was invented when Puerto Ricans took Cuban rhythms to New York? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was born when the Japanese took judo to Brazil. When North African frying traditions met Spanish dough, Spain made the churro. After Jamaicans took their sound systems to the UK, the world got punk. And this is what the world gets when 48 nations meet to play one beautiful game.
Welcome to the game show nobody wants to win. Spell guaranteed.
What did the itsy bitsy spider climb up?
This is harder than I thought.
What?
You think the U.S. is going to win the World Cup?
What? You don't believe in miracles?
The FIFA World Cup 2026 halftime show on Fox is presented by Visa.
Earlier today, England claimed a 2-0 victory over Panama at New York, New Jersey Stadium. Harry Kane amongst the goal scorers as the Three Lions finished first in Group L. Croatia secured second place in Group L, courtesy of a 2-1 victory over Ghana in Philadelphia. Nikola Vlasic scored the second half winner. The Black Stars advanced as well. Later today, Group J will draw to a close with Jordan facing Argentina on Fox and Algeria taking on Austria on FS1. Second halves of both Group K matches still to come.
At Farmers, we know compromises can be compromised.
How far is this lot? You couldn't figure something a little closer? It'll be fine. It's all walking distance. Great. If we jog, we might make it in time for the encore.
Sometimes saving a few bucks just isn't worth it in the long run. If it's important, it's not worth compromising. That's why with Farmers, you can get quality and savings. Unless you want to get your steps in.
Old banks hit you with big fees. Not Chime. You bank fee-free and build your credit. And now,
You get 5% cash back on any category you choose, like restaurants,
and delivery,
or gas, or groceries.
even monthly bills and streaming services. Park it in a high-yield savings account. And voila, we're on vacation. And that is cash back too.
Don't bank the old way.
Chime is America's #1 choice for banking.
bracket standpoint and the opponents that these teams will be facing in the next couple days in the round of 32, let alone, as we said, just kind of the referendum on where these teams stand overall. After games against Uzbekistan and DR Congo. So the question is, what kind of changes will we see? What kind of approach will the managers have? Knowing that, yes, you can change your opponent, yes, you can give yourself a theoretically somewhat easier path in the bracket, but you also know you got a big game coming up in a couple days as well, and it is hot, it is sultry here.
Well, right down below us, we've got Ron Neves, who is going through what I would assume is the type of warm-up to come into the game. He's got his penny off, warming up with an assistant coach. It'll be interesting who is the other sub, or who is the sub for him to come into the game. He started the first two games. Such a talented player from Saint-Germain.
Yeah, James Rodriguez not being confrontational, so he is allowed to be covering his face as he speaks there. Whatever he was saying to Cristiano Ronaldo did not want the television cameras to see. Teams retaking the field here in Miami.
And let's also see how this might be two subs. Dallo might also, now he's just taking his penny off. The game really started to come to life. Open up more so. I felt it was a really high level first half. Two teams that can go a long way in this tournament. But we started seeing the game getting stretched. And that then lended itself to some of the speed on the far side with Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes started to create some opportunities. He had a great looking shot. I think the idea of bringing a guy like Ron Neves into the game is to have a little bit more dynamism in midfield, a little bit more control of the game with the ball, be a little bit more threatening in some of the space that Portugal had, and maybe speed up the play a little bit for them, because when the game was slow, it was easier for Colombia to defend and then counterattack.
João Cancelo and Ruben Neves, who will be withdrawn. Dallo has not played at this tournament so far. It's his second World Cup. João Neves, as you mentioned, Neves started his first World Cup at the age of 21. And as we mentioned, the pressure is on Portugal to win this game in the sense that it finishes
Good spot by Vega here. Now he's drifted into the attack. Give them an extra number to get the ball out to Mendes.
Mendes in. João Felix on the turn. João Felix on the deck, and it was blocked. Santiago Arias thought about going long there. A reminder, we're ever closer. Wednesday night, the United States against Bosnia and Herzegovina in the round of 32. Coverage from the South Bay area beginning at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific. Live here on Fox. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be an intense game. It's going to be the biggest game in the lives, certainly of all the Bosnian players. And then the United States get back to the urgency with which they started both the Paraguay and Australia games, and for that matter, scoring for a good out against Turkey. Because the opportunity is there for the United States on home soil, incredible crowd, staying on the West Coast. You either win or you're done. It's not just about waiting for the next opportunity in 4 years. It's once in a lifetime. Here are substitutions now preparing to come on for Colombia. Luis Suarez, who had been starting the first 2 games coming up in gargantuan season playing in Portugal. Nacho Rios, the players who was a key part of their Copa America run 2 years ago here in the U.S. Both preparing to come on. Now to Pedro Neto. Almost broke that up, sliding through. João Neto was able to keep it. Why João Felix will cross that in for Ronaldo, but it's too tall for him. Gianni Infantino, the president of FIFA, working on what's clear by his placard there right behind him. Someone joked he's the only one beating us for a number of games. So, although we've talked to a couple
Multiple games in a single day.
We've talked to a couple fans who have been to many
Yeah, really
games
cool.
and really been traveling and just soaking in this incredible opportunity. Gianno is calling for the ball on the near side. He's wide open right now. He's trying to do so in a way that doesn't attract attention from defenders, and then the ball that comes to him is underhit, and now he's got to recover.
Mendes looks gassed right now. Oh, they're wide open here.
João Felix, pocket of space, has Ronaldo, puts it wide, flag is up for offside anyway.
Oh, it's a great look, and Ronaldo just can't time his run to stay on side. Complete breakdown defensively for Colombia. Santiago Arias, top of the screen. He's trying to get back. It was off a turnover from James. And he's just jogging back. He's gassed. And Ronaldo goes too soon. But once again, Lukumi doing an excellent job. He knows he's not going to get there with Ronaldo. Ronaldo had to step on him. And instead of trying to stay with him to block the shot, he steps to his left. And that draws Ronaldo offside. And he missed the chance anyways. I do wonder there, though, too. I think João Felix could have been a little bit more selfish. Could have taken that one for goal himself and used the run of Ronaldo as a decoy.
Jefferson Lerma, one of the players, if shown a yellow card, would be suspended for the next round. He is subbed off, as is João Córdoba. Luis Suarez, 38 goals this season for Sporting Lisbon in Portugal. Richard Rios, who as well plays in Portugal with Benfica. They are both off for Colombia.
He's lost a little bit of the height now of Cordoba on that direct route because Suarez up against now the 2 big center backs for Portugal. Ruben Diaz is winning everything. So do they change the way they play a little bit? Do they now try to play more direct and diagonally? Try to get the speed of Ruben Diaz going in behind. He's actually pointing right now, just down far to the left side. He keeps pointing in behind, and he wants that ball to run onto. That's when he's at his best, and he's got open field.
You saw that the 28 league goals for Luis Suarez led the league, and then 38 in all competitions.
take this first time is really, really good. Has a lot to do. He thinks about, can I get the shot up? No, Portugal close it down. 4 bodies coming towards him, but that right there, Huerta gives himself a good angle and allows himself to get the momentum now to come up and strikes it really cleanly. Look at that. Just bending away from that post. And right there, it's Nuno Mendes who gets pushed in the back. That's the man that's down. He's actually up and walking off.
This hydration break is powered by Powerade. Midway through the second half, subs in the wings for Portugal. The concern for Nuno Mendes. Still no score here in Miami between Colombia and Portugal.
Good morning, students. Our new dress code goes into effect today. Class stages are now encouraged. Today's geometry class will be held on field number 3. Soccer can teach us the skills that we need to answer the question, what would you like power to do? Soccer is in session. Bank of America and US Soccer are committed to helping bring soccer to every school.
Visible puts the ultimate wireless hack in the palm of your hand. Dive into unlimited 5G data for just $25 a month. Taxes and fees included, all in every month. Powered by Verizon, America's best 5G network. Plus unlimited hotspots to keep you connected. Unlimited, unleashed, and no contract holding you back. Visible isn't just a wireless plan. It's wireless designed, chronically connected. Get wireless service for half the cost. Visible, live in the know.
Not here for holiday.
Estamos aqui.
With one goal.
Relaxation. No, no, no.
Not this time.
We've got bigger fish to fry.
We're here.
From around the world.
Puro siempre with you.
That number 3 in the middle of your picture is the 3rd different shirt Ruben Diaz has worn this evening. He's changed it once again. I mean, it might be the 4th. He might have changed it.
What are you on, by the way?
7.
Yes.
Very intense on the tactics board there from Roberto Martinez at the break. Portugal, before the corner was being taken, had Samuel Costa and Rafa Leao up and ready to come on. And the concern was Nuno Mendes getting looked at. This had been down a moment before. And they put up number 11 of João Felix. He will be replaced by Christian Pulisic's AC Milan teammate, Rafael Leao. Scored a goal this tournament so far.
Look at the amount of shots we've had in this game. 30 right now for both teams. It's been end-to-end. The intensity, though, is the thing that is so impressive to me in these conditions. The way in which the teams are going at it.
And that's Samuel Costa there making his World Cup debut. Plays for Mallorca in Spain, and he's getting in trouble from the referee for the height of his socks as he replaces Vitinha. And we have a goal in Atlanta. DR Congo has scored. That is not enough for them. They have to win that game. If they do, they're in. If they don't, someone else will take their place in the knockout bracket. But that has just gone in off the road in Atlanta. That game on FS1. We get a goal here. 20 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Colombia winning the group as it stands. just right. Record-setting season, most assists in a Premier League season in history with Manchester United. Already one assist in this World Cup.
And also the motion they were getting from their set-piece coach was one of making a run around the back. So I'm curious who that is. Ruben Diaz is their biggest target along with Rafa Leao.
Instead it comes back. Dallo through traffic. It did miss by much. Boy, Keylor Vargas didn't seem too bothered by it.
They're creating a lot of deception in and around the box to open up. Get a good look at it for Dallo. He's trying to pick out this far post, which Vargas felt like he had pretty much covered. You can see it started a little too far out to the right. Didn't get enough bend on it. Again, there's the encouragement. There's Martinez.
Threads a beautiful ball from Machado, who cuts it into the middle. Luis Diaz crowded off it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes able to return. Ronaldo caught angle. Ronaldo into the middle, and it comes backwards off the defender. It's going to be out for a corner. It was meant for Rafa Leao.
And we've seen more of this tonight from Cristiano Ronaldo, where he's drifting wide to find space and run into the channel. It's taking him away from goal. It's not ideally where you want him.
So what he's upset about is that the referee is saying it's on the other side. They want it on the near flag.
And they're changing that, it looks like, because Bruno Fernandes is going to the far side. And then he had the run inside from Rafa Leao. Another set piece coming for Portugal. Stacking a lot of bodies on top of Vargas, trying to bend it on top of him potentially.
Bruno Fernandes to take. loose at first. Donald trying to hold it in. Luis Diaz now in there. Donald, great work to win the ball back, and he can't clip it high enough to find Ronaldo. Pedro Neto is there. It's off his kneecap. It's a goal kick and a yellow card been shown for a long while before. Gustavo Huerta looked like.
Not one of the players that came into this game in yellow card jeopardy of missing next match. But yeah, that was long hell, that yellow card to give it out later in the sequence. Off the ball was a pretty promising stretch for Portugal getting that play out. He's been a bit of a difference maker in the game since coming on.
change the group, change the bracket. They need to score a goal to do so. Matheus Nunes on the field. That's his first touch.
Inside the stadium, they wanted to celebrate the night through, but they can be incredibly proud of the performance from this Colombian team.
37 shots tonight. And none of them have been able to find the back of the net. And the final seconds after that brief stoppage to look at Diego Costa. 6-save shutout for him as it stands. Portuguese are being booed because they're just playing this back and forth. And their forward players are upset that they didn't try to attack. That's the end of the game. Woo! Colombia win the group. Portugal the runners-up. We're going to send you now to Mark Scott and Kobe Jones for the conclusion of DR Congo and Uzbekistan in Atlanta as it finishes in Miami scoreless between Colombia and Portugal. Welcome to Thursday
gesture here by me of
Give us the wimble. Come on.
the wimble.
The wimble. Gotta teach me those things.
We are. But I'm very happy once again. Like I said, the Congo is a very tough team to play against. Knocked out in the playoff, Cameroon and then Nigeria. I think it was the other way around, but both teams couldn't break them up. So over to you, England.
Indeed, that'll be next week. Their French coach, you can see Sébastien de Sabre in a circle there with Democratic Republic of Congo. Johan Wissa with 3 of their 4 goals at this tournament, and they're through to the knockout to take on England.
Fimbo. It's gonna make a shows that Fimbo with this leopard dress.
So, an historic night for DR Congo. Great scenes. Look at that. Little Messi arriving in Dallas meanwhile. He will not start tonight, but could come on as a substitute for Argentina against Jordan. That is ahead live on Fox. Stay with us.
So, David, lots going on?
Gary,
Meeting in 5 minutes.
great call, everyone. Thank you.
Sorry, Gary.
Do you mind? Keep practicing. Happy now? Wouldn't say a lot.
Lenovo AI helps you do a lot. Like a lot.
When you dare to combine sweet and tart, you get a sweet tart throat that's so sweet, you'll pucker. Sweet tarts, dare to combine.
T-Mobile has the best network. That's why there's no better place to get iPhone 17 Pro on them. Hold on. We should have music. You gotta feel it. I should dance.
This is big. At T-Mobile, get the incredible iPhone 17 Pro on us.
With all the dogs there. And the people you see that you don't really know because it's the dog park.
Brought to you by Progressive Pet Insurance.
He's got an ear infection. I said ear infection. Ear. It sounds like you're in a tunnel. It's in his ear. Ear infection. E-A.
Dog park.
Protect your pet from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance.
Release the soccer ball!
The Quiz with Balls returns after the World Cup on Fox. 250 years ago, Americans lit the fuse that ignited a revolution. This summer, celebrate 250 years of freedom.
They didn't set out to change America, but it's what ended up happening.
You can start streaming all of Fox Nation's unmissable content for its lowest price ever, $17.76 a year.
If you're a fan of saying what it is, you might be Fox-worthy.
With historic new series,
Against impossible odds, witness the moments that gave birth to a nation.
electrifying live events, exclusive
That one is coming up from Kansas City. So in terms of scenarios for Group J, these are the simplest ones for you. Argentina have clinched the group, so Austria and Algeria can both advance today with a win or a draw. Debutants Jordan, we know they have already been eliminated. So let's take a look now at the Fox starting lineup, sponsored by American Express for Argentina and Jordan as we discuss these two Group J matchups. Teams will be running across the bottom of your screen as we welcome you back in. Rebecca Lowe, Thierry Henry, Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Alexi Lalas. We are nearly, chaps, at the end of the group stage, and then it becomes a lot more clear-cut. So for this game,
saving than we are.
And more organized, too.
Try embracing your inner squirrel. When you open a BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward every month you save.
That sounds great.
You can also set up savings goals and easily track your progress.
That could help us redo the yard.
You could really go nuts. Yeah, I'll show the sales value. Chevy drivers
2023. Burwell attacking in transition, slips and falls, but is fouled by Hall. Well, Thursday, July 9th, summer's guiltiest pleasure is back. Expect the unexpected when a new season of betrayals, backstabs, and blindsides begins. Big Brother premieres Thursday, July 9th on CBS and streaming on Paramount+. Never know who you can trust in Big Brother, Ice. I can trust you, I know that. We've got a lot of WNBA games over the last couple of years, and I think what really stands out this season is the scoring efficiency of teams. We are seeing record scoring, record assist numbers. Chicago recently Next up, Dallas hosts Minnesota at 2 Eastern, followed by the reigning champs Las Vegas taking on Chicago at 4. Coverage begins with the WNBA tip-off show at 1:30 on CBS and streaming live on Paramount Plus. Chance Gray coming off her 2 highest stanchion.
Nothing like playing at home. Comfortable, you know your people are here to watch, give love and support. You get a home-cooked meal, maybe after some home games. Come on.
What's the best thing she makes? Lasagna. All right, I know where I'm calling next time we got a game near Jersey.
Denise, we're coming to you.
Thursday at Toronto. Rolls in the first free throw. For Los Angeles, getting a chance to regroup here. It's going to take some time to figure out the most effective way to play without Kelsey. We missed 1 and 4 without one. Second leading scorer in the league. Cameron Green, who was really starting to put things together. He's at the sprained ankle. She's missed 4 games this season. Brink also dealt with facial pressure at one point. Has taken a lot of shots this season. Successful with the challenge, so they have 1 more to go if they want to use it. Under 2 minutes left here in Indianapolis. Both these teams are coming off losses. The Fever responding well here offensively with 109 points so far. Still a little bit of time left. It's interesting, we mentioned the depth of this league and the scoring and how difficult it's going to be to make an all-star team, but you still feel there's a couple of folks that make their first ever all-star team.
Absolutely. Starting with Marina Mabrey. Not even just because of the 53 points she just scored, but what she's been doing for a Toronto Tempo team that's been flirting in the middle back of the league and could be in the top so many players who have been in this league, won in this league, and have experienced success. It's going to take a bit of soul searching for them to figure it out.
Here are your updated standings. If Indiana wins this one, they will improve to 11-8, and Los Angeles falls to 8-10, and now they sort of join that group of Washington, Portland, and now Phoenix for that last playoff spot potentially. 8-second differential between shots and game clock. Dantas from up top, in and out. Rebound here to Lassen. 15 remaining. Sparks trying to get one more good look at it. Lassen, the scoop shot, high degree of difficulty as she smooches it off the window.
Nice little lull you to sleep and a reverse layup. How about this game for the Fever that was so explosive?
An offensive juggernaut for the Fever as they put out the Sparks 111-87. 4 players to double figures for the Fever. They shoot 55% from the field, 53% from 3, and improved to 11-8 on the season. The final score, 111-87. Stay tuned for an episode of 48 Hours. So Bryce Young, Tiffany Blackman, and our entire CBS crew, this is Jordan Kent saying so long from Indianapolis, where the Fever, without Caitlin Clark, continue to stay high home. You've been watching the WNBA on
Valkyries face the dream. Saturday, July 4 on KPIX.
I've been saving cats from trees just like a firefighter. So can I join SF Fire Credit Union?
You know, we're not just for firefighters. Anyone can join and get better banking.
Whoa. Say, do you want a cat?
SF Fire Credit Union. Banking for heroes and anyone who wants to be treated like one.
Scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day. Women's basketball, a new beginning. Sponsored by Stanford Medicine. By 1972, a mandate brought about equal opportunities for women in sports. Then came 1996. The U.S. women dominated the Olympics. And the WNBA was born just 1 year later in 1997. Women's basketball, a new beginning. Was brought to you locally by Stanford Medicine. Advancing knowledge, improving lives.
Every day, Stanford Medicine advances human health, turning scientific discoveries into newfound hope and breakthrough innovations into personal triumphs. Together, we're pioneering treatments for patients of all ages, fighting cancers with cutting-edge cell therapies that are more effective with fewer side effects, shaping the future of health while making a difference today. Stanford Medicine, advancing knowledge, improving lives.
Excuse me?
First time in the city. Yeah. It's a lot right now, but you'll be fine.
disallowed for a very, very tight offside. But he walked up, took the free kick and smashed it straight into the back of the Jordan net. The first time he scored a goal in the World Cup finals. And the world champions off and underway here in Arlington.
Without T-Mobile 5G home internet, this place is spooky.
That's just our T-Mobile home internet delivery.
Now you can get the
And we're
fastest
live
5G
from the
home
living
internet
room
and
as
same-day
Doug
delivery
eyes up
powered
the
by
match day
DoorDash.
spread.
Nothing to be
He's
scared
reaching
of.
for the buffalo wing. Perfect. Hang on, what's this? Oh, he's going for a can of Pepsi too.
Hey, want to see something insane?
Everything all right? I heard screaming.
Wait for the ultras. Saved by the bellboy.
Superior light beer.
Painted such a wonderful picture with your beautiful gibberish.
Rated PG. Get tickets now.
Summer is back, along with Chipotle honey chicken, fresh grilled chicken, seared peppers, and pure honey. Chipotle heat balanced with a perfect touch of sweet. Chipotle honey chicken is back, just in time for summer.
Welcome back to Arlington. Jordan 0, Argentina 1. Giovanni Lo Celso with a direct free kick goal. Argentina's first goal from a direct free kick at the World Cup since Lionel Messi scored one against Nigeria in 2014. It's been a while, and when you think Messi being in the team, you might think he might have got one in the years after that, but he hasn't. What about this then, right? Do you remember this? The last time Messi was a sub for a World Cup game was in 2006. And the day after he came off the bench and came on against Mexico, you started for England in the quarter-final against Portugal, and you were the only England player to score his penalty in the shootout. Now you're stood next to me and he's still down there knocking goals in for fun in the World Cup finals. How mad is that?
Incredible. Yeah, honestly. I mean, obviously the level that he's reached is just astonishing, one of the greatest ever. But the longevity to be able to do it this long, very few in any sport have been able to achieve that. You know, you think of Michael Jordan and Tom Brady and LeBron and Messi, Ronaldo. It's hard enough to be a pro at the top, but to do it for 20 odd years and still go on, by the way, might go back-to-back World Cup titles.
If he comes on and scores today, he'll be the first player to score in 7 successive World Cup finals matches. He's tied on 6 at the moment with Jules Fontaine from 1966 and the Brazilian Jairzinho from 1970. So he can set another record if he comes on and scores today. Argentina's mercurial number 10.
You reckon he can call when he comes on? You reckon he says to the boss, right, that's it?
Oh, I think it's been agreed, don't you?
Yeah.
They must have sat down and said, right, how long do you want to play?
Yeah, that's what I mean. He said,
Yeah.
I'll give you 25, 30.
I think he might have said, I'll come on at half time, you know. Palacios plays it forward here to Simeone. Pocket of space then for Lo Celso. That's a nice pass. The flag stayed down as well. They have to settle to the corner. And they've been really crisp and sharp with the ball, haven't they, Argentina, around the Jordan penalty area.
Yeah, you just read my mind. This is the quickest I've seen them move the ball. I think sometimes, obviously, when you have a player like Leo in the team, you try and get it to him. And I think, obviously, that everybody's getting touches, getting involved. And they look good for it.
So Paredes has gone out to take the corner for Argentina. And they've sent Otamendi into the box. Senesi has gone into the box as well. Otamendi started to make that near post run. Then he comes back the other way. And didn't quite get enough on the header. Tagliafico with the cross! Well, you criticised him for the Lo Celso free kick. kick, but he's tipped that one over the bar.
Yeah, brilliant save. It's just great football. Tagliafico does brilliant, comes out wide. Just squares it across. Martinez is onside. Hits the crossbar.
Oh, it's a brilliant save.
It's a fantastic save. So I tell you what, it's a great header. Because he gets clattered as he heads it.
Senesi is headed it.
Senesi, yeah. He takes one for the team.
He's only in the squad, by the way, Senesi, because Leandro Ballerdi was injured, so he came in late. And he's taken one there, and they're going to take a look at this to check for a possible penalty. Mark Clattenburg is with us as always. Clats, are they going to get this one here, Argentina?
Yeah, we've seen one similar, well, not similar, but we've seen where a player kicks another player's foot inside the penalty area. What's the difference? Just because a player kicks somebody, he wants to play the ball, but unfortunately the attacker gets in front and he kicks his head. Therefore, there's a contact, it's a penalty kick. Sorry, it's a foul, it's a penalty kick. People will say it's soft, but for me, that's a penalty kick. He makes no contact on the ball.
Thanks, Mark. So if it is a penalty, who takes it? I mean, it was Messi in this stadium at the other end, and we all said he's going to break the record here, and he missed it.
Is he getting stripped off?
To come on and take it.
I think he's going to give it. I mean, Senesi gets there first. It's as simple as that. Look, heads on the ball.
Yeah.
It's great as anything, by the way, because he knows he's going to get one.
Yeah. I can't see any way he doesn't give it.
That should be a quick look at the TV screen.
Absolutely. Do you think they couldn't get a bigger screen? I mean, all these VAR screens are small. I mean,
looks like an iPad.
Look at it. Give the fella a bigger telly. Let's hear the decision then. István Kovac from Romania.
Number 21 from Jordan didn't play the ball. It is a kick on the head of the attacker. Decision is penalty.
So a penalty to Argentina, straightforward. To one of the more experienced Champions League officials that we see during that competition, wasted no time in awarding Argentina a penalty. And there's a big moment coming up here because I mentioned Lo Celso had scored a goal in the World Cup finals for the first time. Now it's the opportunity for Lautaro Martinez to join him. Never scored a goal in the World Cup. Martinez against Abdullela to double the Argentina lead. Buries it, 2-0, and the world champions well and truly off the running. Big moment for Lautaro Martinez.
Well, the look on Lautaro Martinez's eyes before. Brilliant. Just the focus and determination. Picks his spot, side netting, I love that. That will be so important for this team, Fletch. Obviously you got the goals from Messi, whether it's Martinez or Alvarez. Somebody else needs to chip in.
Well, he scored a lot of goals. Messi's just learned a thing or two about how to take a penalty in this stadium, having missed one against Austria. That's his 38th goal for Argentina. Lautaro Martinez, 4th all-time on that particular list. He's only 3 now behind Sergio Aguero in 3rd place. He's been the top scorer for Inter Milan in Italy for the last 5 seasons. A very good striker, and to score his first goal in the World Cup finals is going to mean the world to him.
I'll tell you what did you say, 4th all time? Yes, that's incredible. You think about the strikers they've had. Batistuta and Tevez and Aguero and Messi, and I mean they've had some incredible players. To be 4th all time, very special.
Austria have gone a goal up against Algeria. Marko Arnautovic, who's the all-time leading scorer for his country. He scored for them again, and it gives them the 1-0 lead against Algeria. So 2-0 Argentina, with 9 changes to the team that played here on the day that Messi broke the World Cup goal-scoring record. And the Group J table, Argentina top, Austria in second place. Here's Haddad. That's a nice turn by Ali Olwan. It's not a bad cross either, which is taken by Emi Martinez, but a little bit of class on this side from Ali Olwan and Jordan.
He's a very good player, Olwan. Need to get him some more touches.
Simeone wins Argentina a corner.
I'm sure Emi Martinez wouldn't mind a few more touches himself.
It's given as a goal kick. It looked to me as though the last touch was a Jordanian touch, not the case. Just looking at the third place ranking, because Algeria could still sneak in as a third place qualifier, but they need a positive result in their match. Iran at the moment are in 8th place on that list, so they're going to go through as it stands. So there's just one or two little bits and bobs to work out as the night goes on. The round of 32 gets underway tomorrow. We'll know everything by then, who plays who, where the games are going to be, and we can look forward to the next phase of this 2026 World Cup. That might be the first time Paredes has given the ball away. It's a strange decision. The block made there by Senesi, crossed it by Olwan, and they'll get the corner via the deflection of Tagliafico.
Yeah, I think you're right. He's been very comfortable, Paredes, at the base of that midfield. Good block from Senesi, though.
So Ali Azize has come across to take the corner for Jordan. Sent the three centre-backs into Argentina's penalty area. And Argentina deal with it. Shooting chance driven in, that's a good block. Martinez with it, who's back there helping out defensively. That was travelling.
Good strike. Poor clearance really at the edge of the box. If you wait at the edge of the box, you always get a shot. I always say, wait at the edge of the box, the ball will come. Defenders can really get a decent power on it.
Ali Olwan, Azize. Olwan now in a more central position, being challenged there by Nico Paz. Does well to keep the ball. That's Abu Dahab over there. Now Al Fakhouri, one of the youngsters brought in by the Jordan coach for this match tonight, but Argentina quickly get things back under control, although Jordan won it back again, and it was a bit of a lunging challenge that came in from Otamendi. Eventually it's steered away to Nico Paz, and now they can break down that side with Simeone. Martinez. Now Giovanni Lo Celso. Here's Tagliafico. Just got caught in possession there, Giovanni Lo Celso, so Jordan have got the ball again. Hisham Haddad, who can run forward from wing-back and then put too much on that pass. Tell you what I did see earlier, so when Argentina arrived,
Martinez onside.
Well, that's in the lead up to the challenge that led to Senesi's penalty, hence why they've shown us the automated offside of that particular incident. When they got off the bus, Argentina, the camera was waiting for Messi to get off the coach, And Rodrigo de Paul never leaves his side. He gets off the coach and then he walks to the dressing room with him. When they're on the field together, he never leaves his side. I mean, he's very much Leo Messi's right-hand man, isn't he, Rodrigo de Paul? They play together at Inter Miami, and he never leaves his side. All the conversation Messi was having before the game was with Rodrigo de Paul. It's a real double act in this Argentina group.
Well, if it's not broke, don't fix it, Fletch.
He also looks like the kind of fella who you'd like to have your back, Rodrigo de Paul.
He probably doesn't mind a little ruckus, does he?
Alpha Corey can have a look down that side. And he's managed to get on the ball. Here's Olwan, who's just switched sides for now, and he gets the cross in the box, and that was glanced on by Azize. He's really flashing though through that Argentina penalty area.
Olwan's really caught the eye, hasn't he? Great little cutback. In the end, it's a really good defensive header.
A lot of these Jordan players play their club football in their home country. One or two players play in South Korea. A couple of them play in Iraq as well, but it's a predominantly Jordan-based international squad.
And Prince Ali was very keen to stress that. A lot of all homegrown players, how proud he was of that. They've invested in players and the infrastructure and coaching, and they're improving. Fletcher getting better.
They're one of the older squads as well. They've quite a lot of players in the group over the age of 30, but they were very keen to say to us last night, we're playing two of the youngsters tomorrow night. They're the two two forward players, Ali Azize and Ode Alpha Corey. So they were the players that they were really excited to see on a stage like this one this evening. Alvarez has been quiet for Argentina.
The thing is, he's not really playing a striker. He's come a little bit deeper, picking up the ball in good areas. He can come alive in 10 seconds though, Fletch.
Nico Paz, even though he got tripped up, kept the ball.
He's a beautiful dribbler, really is. Glides.
Here's Paredes with a nice pass. That was on towards Alvarez, but didn't get there. Nico Paz picks up the pieces. Paredes for Argentina. Now the Celso. Palacios. Simeone. Session about it when Argentina keep the ball like that. They're so superior when they just want to pop the ball around like that. The Jordan players find it difficult to get anywhere near them.
Yeah, and obviously with all the players being rested because they've already qualified, you look at this and you think, I wonder what place their second team could get. They could probably get to the knockouts themselves, wouldn't they?
I think one of the craziest things I've heard in the World Cup so far is that Argentina's chances go if Messi gets hurt, but they've got enough players in this group to just tweak it a little bit, change the way they play, which Scaloni will be more than prepared to do. And they've got players then like Paz and Alvarez who would come into the side and they play differently. I don't think it's all on Messi's shoulders.
No, it doesn't have to be. I mean, you build around him because he's one of the greatest of all time, and rightly so. But if he couldn't play, which we were hoping doesn't happen, they've got plenty of players who can still win it.
And this Wednesday, July the 1st, the US plays Bosnia and Herzegovina in their round of 32 match. Coverage starts at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific on Fox. Off goes Paz, running at pace, delivering the drop. And Jordan able to clear their lines. He's had a strong half, Nico Paz, for Argentina.
The thing I like about him, Fletch, is very secure with the ball, rarely turns it over, even though he's a dribbler.
Alvarez couldn't find a way through. So Ali Azize, that's a foul by Lautaro Martinez. And make sure you stay with us on Fox for the Visa half-time show. That's the view of the referee. Pass. He might just have played Martinez through, but he just delayed it. It should be straightforward for Emi Martinez. Wonder at which stage of the tournament Emi Martinez will have to make a serious save. Because it's not happened yet.
No, I mean, and that's the thing. You talk about Messi and all these attackers and the midfield, the diamond, the way they shape up. They don't really have any width in midfield, Argentina. And then you got the defense, which is big. And then you still got to beat Emi. You know, they've not conceded. I don't see any flaws in this Argentina team.
Argentina and Austria going through from the group. This is Group J. And the Argentina supporters singing their hearts out inside this stadium in Arlington. Here's Lo Celso. Nasib. Played out now to Hussam Abu Dahab. Abu Tahar on that side. This is Olwal. Seems to break both sides. He's managed to get back on the ball and play it in. Defending here for Argentina to do. He looks like the player who's going to make something happen for them. Ali Olwal, if anybody out there is going to do it for Jordan tonight.
Every time he touches it, something good happens. Tracking back defensively. You see another look at the free kick. Look, it's a brilliant ball, but that's so easy for him. Just whips it into the corner. That's where the goalkeeper should be stood. He's got to trust his wall to do the job. He couldn't get the ball up and down. And a brilliant penalty from Lautaro Martinez.
So 5 minutes of additional time.